we'll go for next functions, aggregate functions. And we do have min, we have max, sum, average, and count. These are the aggregate functions we do have in SQL Server. Okay. So can you make side heading as aggregate functions and write down these 5 functions?
Okay.
Okay, done?
Yeah.
Okay. Just a second, I'll just check something here. Equals to 29. Okay, fine. Yeah. So let me apply these functions on top of a table. Okay. So what this minimum function will do is you should not write the complete keyword for minimum. Just write min. That is more than enough. Okay. So min means when you apply a minimum on top of a single column, so it will give us the minimum value out of the whole table. I mean whole that particular column actually. Okay. And that too, this function should apply only on top of integers or decimals or float, not on top of characters. Okay. So aggregations means kind of summing up or taking the average or taking the maximum minimum values. Okay. So and this should apply only on top of integers and decimal values, not on top of characters. Okay. And even though if you try to apply, it will throw an error. Do remember it. Okay. And these functions can apply at a time only on one column. Okay, you cannot call multiple columns inside this min or max or some functions. It's not possible. Only one column at a time. Within that, you can just put expression. Okay, expression means it can be a column name, it can be a static value, or it can be a variable. Okay, only one column can be allowed within this minimum functions, minimum, max, sum, average, count. So for an example, I do have this data, and let me apply on top of okay, there are some a tax amount column. Let's say I want to know in the entire table, I want to know what is the least tax amount which I have paid, which the customer has paid. Okay, so in such a case, you can just go and apply a minimum on top of that tax amount. Okay, now as I said earlier, are you getting any disturbance from my end?
No, just little bit, sir.
Little bit.
Yes, sir.
1 second. Fine now?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now, as I said earlier, if you apply any function for a column, not only aggregate, not only analytical functions, ranking functions, or string functions, so must and you should keep a alias column name. Okay, so because we are deriving something on top of this column, right, using string or any aggregate functions, so that's why definitely you need to put alias column over here. Okay, so I'll just put tax amount only, and it will give us a single value for you. Why? Because minimum is only a single value, right, out of the whole column. Correct.
Yeah.
And even these functions also will give us a single value for us. Getting it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now this is in the whole table, right? Now,
Yeah.
if I'm going to show you the table data. Sorry. Yeah. Can you see this table contains basically customers, okay, and their order details, correct? And one customer has done more than one transaction also, one order also. He has placed more than one order, correct?
Yes, sir.
So let me show you. I have done a where class in the starting of the class. So where customer ID equals to 29825. You see, for one particular customer, there are more than one order. Can you see this? Same customer is there, different order IDs are there, and tax amounts are also different for each order, correct? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now what I need is, here it is giving total, in the total table, I mean total tax amount column, I'm just getting the minimum tax amount. But what I need is, so each customer has a different orders, right? Correct.
Yeah.
Now what I need is customer wise, I need the minimum tax amount which they have paid out of all the orders. Okay, so for an example, I have a customer ID. Let me put a small data so that people can easily understand. And there is a tax amount. Okay, and there is a order ID also. Order ID 1, customer 101, and tax amount is, let's say, 0.10%. Okay, so now the second order placed by the same customer, and the tax amount, let me put the tax amount directly, 13 rupees. And third order made by same customer, and tax amount is 5 rupees. Now there is one more order placed by one more customer, and his tax amount is 6 rupees. And a new order placed by a different customer, tax amount is 50 rupees. And again 6, same 103, 100 rupees. Now 7, 103, again 90, 8, same 103, 30 rupees. Okay, now when I'm applying a minimum out of the whole column, what it will give us, if I'm going and applying it minimum on top of tax amount, we'll be getting
5 only.
min of tax amount means obviously we'll get a single value, that is 5, correct? But
Right.
what I want in the second case is, for each customer, see, every customer has different orders, correct? And one customer has more than one order also, correct?
Yeah.
Now the output what I need is, for each customer, just see how many orders are there. Out of those orders, okay, whichever is having minimum tax, that we need to show. So for an example, see, customer ID is 101, correct? And he has done 3 orders, and out of which the tax amount for third order is very less, correct?
Yes.
I want to show that. Okay, so basically the output I need to show here, it is customer ID, tax amount. As of now, only 2 columns. Okay, so 101 and 5 rupees. And for other customer, so this guy has only one order, right? So obviously same will come, correct?
Okay.
Because that is the minimum or maximum, correct?
Okay.
Tax amount. When it comes to third,
30.
so it will be 30 rupees. This is the least. So which means each customer wise, I want to find out minimum tax amount which they have paid. Getting it, everyone? Is my voice breaking in between?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You should tell
Yes, is
no.
breaking, sir. Yeah, yes, sir.
Just a second. Now it is breaking, let me know. Okay, I'll just reconnect. Okay, let me know if it is breaking still. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so here my the second requirement for me here is, okay, every customer has made more than one order. Okay, and in each customer, so whomsoever paid a very less tax amount, that record I need to show in the output. If you see, for 101 there are 3 orders. Out of the third order, he has made a very less tax amount. When it comes to the second 102 customer ID, he has made only one order, and that too, the 6 is the minimum and maximum, both it is same, right? So
Yes.
obviously same record should come. When it comes to 103, he made totally 4 orders, out of which the fourth order will be having less tax amount, correct?
Yeah.
That is what we need to show. Basically, in each and every customer, customer wise, we need to show the less tax amount. That is what the output we need to show.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
Is it still breaking?
Yes. Thank you.
No, sir.
Okay. So everyone is clear with the requirement, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is very important, guys, in the real time. So in this case, how to write a query, I'll show you. It's a bit simple. Okay. Yeah. So first of all, they have asked the customer ID, correct? Customer ID. Let me put the same thing. Now, comma, and they want to take a minimum on top of the tax amount, correct? So apply the minimum on top of that and put as a minimum tax. Got it? Only these are the 2 columns they have requested. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, we applied a minimum function on top of this tax amount, right? So this column will be called as aggregated column, because we are applying a aggregate function, na? Correct?
Yes.
So we are applying a aggregate on top of tax amount. So this column is called as aggregate column. What about customer ID column? Have you applied any aggregate functions on top of it?
No.
No, that is called as non-aggregated column. Okay. Understand?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So now when we are writing such kind of queries, like in a select query, if you have both aggregate and non-aggregated columns, what is the rule in SQL Server is, definitely all the non-aggregated columns should be in group by class. Otherwise, it won't allow you to run the query. For an example, if you see without a group by class, if I go and execute this query, it will throw an error saying that customer ID is invalid in the select list because it is not contained in either an aggregate function or in a group by class. So what it is saying is, it is a invalid in the select class. Either it should be in the group by class or there should be some aggregate function on top of this. Okay, that's what it is saying. So we cannot apply aggregate functions on top of it because that is not our requirement, correct? Nobody has asked the minimum or maximum customer ID and all, right? Basically, we should not apply on top of customer ID.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes,
So
sir.
definitely, as this is a non-aggregated column, so it has to come in the group by class. I'll tell you how this query will work and what is the execution process. Okay. For suppose if there is one more column, okay, as a non-aggregated column, that column also should come in the group by class. Clear?
Okay.
Yes.
Now let's execute this and see. Can you see? Every customer ID, if you want, we can sort it. So that we can understand easily. Order by customer ID. Okay. And the order by will come after group by. Order by will be at the end always. Can you see this? Every customer, whatever they have taxes, right? It will fetch the minimum tax amount in all the orders, and there were no duplicates at all here. Okay, if you want, I can verify it, one or two customer IDs, whether it is correct or not. Let's bring the customer ID. Can you please mute? Where my customer ID equals to this much. You see how many records are there in this. There are 3 records, guys. Okay, which means there are, for that customer, there are 3 orders, correct? See, sales order ID is 793522418, correct? And what is the minimum tax amount? Can you see? 187, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we are getting the same, right? Here.
Yes, sir.
187.3576, correct? Okay, yeah, and the same way for the next ID will be what? 1110011, and yeah, for the 001 customer also we have 3 orders, and out of which the tax amount is 47 rupees. And if you go and check this query, you can see 47.1168. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And how this is going to work, I'll show you. Okay, let me sort this data first, order by customer ID, and how this query will gonna execute, I'll show you. Okay, and also let me take only 2 columns out of all the columns. Yeah, can you see? Only 2 columns. We got it. Now let me put it in Excel so that I can explain to you easily.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, you put both customer ID on both condition, in group by condition and order by condition.
Yes.
Then the result set which it came here is based on which condition, group by condition or order by condition?
Now group by will do a different operation. Order by will do a different operation. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me? Group by will
Yes.
do a different operation. Order by will do a different operation. Okay. Both
Okay.
will not do the same operation here. Okay. I'll tell you the order of execution so that you'll understand. Right?
Then both statements are correct. Group by customer ID.
Group by customer ID.
Okay.
See, the statement is correct. Okay. Let me give you the order of execution so that you can understand what is the purpose of group by, what is the purpose of order by.
Sir.
Okay. Go a little bit slow. Okay, Vijay. Can you please mute? Yeah. So, yeah. Now, first where it will go? From class, correct?
Yes.
From means obviously it will hit to the directly to the table. Now, when you go to this query, the next class it will go over here is group by class. Okay. Let me put a group by. Okay. So in group by, what column we have taken? Customer ID, correct?
Customer ID. Yes.
Customer ID. Yeah. So what basically this group by will do is, okay, it will forget this column as of now. We will forget this column, okay, or ignore it. So because we just need to concentrate only on customer ID, because in group by class we have put only 1 column, right? So concentrate only on this column, guys. Yeah. Can you see in group by what exactly will happen means, if it is finding the same number of values, then it will be grouped into one group. Can you see there are 111000? There are 3 rows, correct?
Yeah.
So it will grouped into one group because these 3 rows are same, exactly same, correct?
Yes.
So it will be grouped into one group. Even though there is a small change here now, then it will be considered as a different group. Now for 102, there are 3 rows, correct?
Yeah.
So then again it will also group into one more group, group 2 it is. Okay. Because this customer ID is different, right? See, grouping is nothing but if the same values are there, then it will be partitioned or grouped into a one group. Okay. Now for 1 or 2, there are again 3 rows are there. So again, it will be grouped into one group. Okay. Group 3. So here most of the rows are having three rows only, right? Is there any other rows? Yeah. Can you see 1111014? There are only 2 rows in it, correct? So this will be considered as
One group.
what is the group number?
It's good.
I think it will be 14. Huh?
Yes.
Am I correct?
15.
And this is 13,
15, sir.
15.
15. Huh?
Yes, sir. 0 is there.
10.
Oh, okay. Let's make it as 15. In one group, we may contain more than one value, guys. Okay, because the person has say more than one order, right? Yeah. And this will be grouped into one group, and the group number will be 12.
Yeah.
And this will be
11.
11. 10. 9. 7. So same values will be grouped into one group, correct? G5. Next. Likewise, it will keep on grow. Okay. Understand?
Yes.
Yeah. That is what exactly will happen in the grouping, guys. Yeah. And when it comes to the next, what is the next thing it will go once the grouping is done, right? No, it will not go to order by. It will go to the select class, correct? Yes. Yeah. In the select class, what we do have a customer ID, correct? Comma, and also we have applied a minimum and tax amount, correct?
Yes.
So now what exactly it will do is, it will go to each group here, okay? Because it will not select the minimum amount from the whole table, guys. Because as we applied a group by, right, it will go to each group and fetch the minimum amount, tax amount. Okay. Understand? So in the group 1, this is the minimum tax amount, correct?
Okay.
It will fetch that. And again, in this is the minimum. It will fetch only that record. In group 3, the minimum tax amount is this, correct? So in select class, what we have selected? Customer ID also we have selected and minimum tax amount, correct? And in the whole group, in this G1 group, the customer ID is 11000 and minimum tax amount is 187, correct?
Yeah.
Obviously, it will select that. So it will select this minimum tax amount, in each and every group separately, because we have applied a group by class, right? Understand?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. And then at last, what it will do, it will go and source the data.
Order by.
Order by. Okay. Order by customer ID, right? Sorry. Order by, and the column name here I have taken is customer ID. So obviously it will source the data and it will give it for us.
Sir, in order wide we have select ascending or descending, sir.
We have selected ascending order.
Okay.
I'll just go and execute and I'll show you. Can you see this? It is in ascending order, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And if you need it in a descending order, you can put DESC here. And you can see now it's in descending order. Okay. Yeah. Now, at what situation we have to use group by? Okay. What is the requirement they'll ask and what type of questions they will ask? Okay. The question is very simple. The question is very simple. Okay, write a query to get customer wise or customer ID wise minimum tax amount. Okay, this is one way of asking the question. The another way is write a query to get minimum tax amount for each customer. Either they may ask the above question or they may ask in a different way, the below question. Okay, both are same, guys. Now here what you need to observe here is there is a wise keyword, there is a each keyword, correct? When you came across with these two keywords in your query or a question, blindly you should go and apply a group by class. See, they are asking what? Customer wise and so customer wise means in every customer we have to find out that minimum tax, correct? So when exactly that will come? When you apply a group by function. Okay, every customer will be grouped into one group, and out of that it will fetch the minimum tax amount, correct?
So, yes. So what if they ask the name also?
What name?
Like customer name. It should be.
That is a different case. Okay, let me come back to you. If you need any other columns, that you cannot directly get it in the group by. It's not possible. Okay, I'll show you that case. Okay. Yeah. So as they have mentioned, wise keyword, definitely we should go and apply a group by function. Blindly you can write it. And which column I need to put it in group by? That is one more question which we have, correct? Now before your wise keyword or each keyword, okay, means before wise and after each keyword, whatever columns they are going to mention, whether it is customer ID wise, website wise, website order, website ID wise, or student wise, employee wise, department wise. Okay, so something like that. So whichever columns they will mention before wise keyword or after each keyword, all those columns should come under group by class. So when it is in group by class, what it means? Obviously, it should be there as a non-aggregated column in select class, correct? Understand?
Yes.
Yeah. This is the situation where you'll go and apply a group by class. Yes, tell me, there is a question.
Yeah, like can we? That's what that name thing I wanted. Like, can we? Like two tables are there. Customer name table is there. And it has a customer ID, and even in a tax amount there is a customer ID. So we perform join and create a table.
Correct.
So after that, can we use this minimum?
Yes, we can perform it
for on joins.
We can perform it.
And if I need the customer name also, where should I mention it?
That customer name should come over as a non-aggregated column in the select class.
That's it.
I'll show you.
Okay.
Yeah. Any questions in this? Is it possible to write minimum and maximum in a single syntax? Yes, we can do that. So you see here, if I'm going to write here max of tax amount. Okay. Let's see what exactly it will give us.
And give the customer ID as ascending, so that it will be easily understood.
Customer ID as ascending, yeah. Invalid tax amount. Okay, the column name is different here.
Alias name. Alias column. Alias.
No, not alias. Yeah, can you see? In 11300, it has been selected 187 and 271. You go and check it in this. See, in the group one, as we have selected minimum of tax, it has been selected minimum tax. Also, for the same customer only maximum tax will be there now. And side by side it is representing for us in a different columns. Likewise, okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Getting it, everyone? Any questions?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Anyone, any questions? Any questions, please let me know.
So for alias column, as is not mandatory, right?
As is not mandatory. If you want, you can keep, otherwise not required. Okay. Yeah. So now I have selected two columns in the output, right? One I have applied aggregate and one I applied a non-aggregated column. Okay. For an example, they have requested one more column. Let's say let's say sales order account number. Okay, there is something called account number. Can you see this? I need the account number as well. Okay. So now what you need to do? Account number should be mentioned in the non-aggregated column, correct? Yes. Okay, account number I'm going to mention as a non-aggregated column. So if it is mentioning as a non-aggregated column, what we need to do?
You have to mention group by class.
Yes.
Sir,
You have to mention
It has
group
to be there in the group by also, correct?
sir, in
Yes.
line number 592, you have mentioned minimum amount and both maximum amount.
Correct.
Both will show in a different columns.
Columns, yes.
Okay. For both the aggregate functions, this group by and order by condition will be valid.
Yes, yes, it will be valid.
Okay. Means there are 4 to 5 aggregate functions. We can use all aggregate function in the same column, and
yes, we can use it. All sum, average, count, everything can be used within the query, and group by can be applied. No
only
issue.
one time group by and order by.
Yes, single group by and order by is enough actually.
So everything other than this aggregated function should come under group by, right?
Yes, apart from these aggregated columns, all the non-aggregated columns, whatever it is there in the select class, should come in the group by class. Otherwise, it will keep on throw an error. See, if I'm mentioning select class, and if I go and execute, see, it throws an error. Okay, it is saying that either you apply a aggregate function on top of account number, or at least keep that column in group by class. Okay. That is what it is.
We can write this query, which right now we are using the aggregate function, in which we are using the group by. The same data we can also get by applying the rank function, or
yes, we can get it
like that.
We can get it. That we will discuss it. Okay.
By applying the where condition.
Yes,
also.
we can do that. We can do that. Okay. Now let me show you. Now the scenario came here. So now let me select both the columns. I mean 3 columns here: customer ID and account number. Okay, and I'm also sorting based upon account customer ID. Sorry. Executed, and I'm copying this data into my Excel. Okay, let me put it over here. Now my customer ID, and then account number, and then tax amount. Please observe it properly. Okay. Now on top of group by, first it will go to from class, correct? Now it will go to group by. In group by class, how many columns are there?
2 columns.
2 columns.
2 columns. One is customer ID, and the other one will be account number. So now the grouping should happen based upon 2 columns, guys. Do remember it is okay. The grouping should happen on top of 2 columns, not only single column. Okay. So now see here 11 11 000 000 11 000 3 times we do have, and we do have the same account number, correct? So now what will happen?
Group 1.
This will be considered as a group 1. Okay. For an example, let me show you. 11 000 here the account number is changed. Let's say at last, not here. Let me change over here. Let's say 20 it is.
Okay.
Now what will happen? Tell me.
First two will be group 1.
Exactly. So first one and second will be 2 will be considered as a group 1. Okay. Why? Because This will be same. Customer ID is same, but whereas the account number is different. No.
Yes.
So now the grouping is happening on not only one column, but on two columns. So same data should be present actually. Okay. In customer ID also and account number with respectively same data should come. Otherwise, it will be considered as a different group. Now this will be considered as a group 2, guys. Because even though there is the same account number, sorry, customer ID, and but it has a different account number, na? So that this will be considered as a different group. Got it?
Okay.
Because the grouping is based upon two columns, not only single column. Are you getting it, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Any questions here?
Sir, can you
Yes.
execute it without order by, sir? Only group by, sir?
Without
So-
order by, yeah?
Yeah, sir.
Okay.
So we can see how the output will come.
The output is like this.
It will jumbled. Okay.
It is jumbled.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So, but in our case, the account number is same. Also, customer ID also same, right? So now this will be considered as a group 1. Just a second. This is group 1, and let me copy this anyway. Okay. Now you can see in group 1 what we have selected. We have selected customer ID. We have selected account number, correct? And minimum amount tax will be this one. And right side we are selecting maximum account, right? Maximum tax amount. This will also gonna represent in the right hand side. Correct?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you getting it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
Sir, I have a doubt here.
Yes, please.
In syntax, you have used two aggregate functions as minimum and maximum.
Correct.
So for both column names should be the same or it can be different?
Both column names, huh?
Yes, sir.
Alias column names or
No,
this
column, sir. Both column.
Both. See, the minimum maximum can apply on top of same column. It is valid case only.
Okay, so column we can't apply on different column like for minimum.
We can apply. We can apply. It's not mandatory to have the same column. For an example, if you go and check this table, let's say minimum tax, right? And also I need let's say due amount, minimum due amount. Okay. So now what you can do, or maximum due amount. Okay. So you can put total due. What is the column name? Total
Due.
Total due. Okay. Here I'll just put max due. If you go and execute this, now you see. It's not executed. Okay, can you see this? Minimum tax is same and the maximum due amount it is given. You can select any, I mean, you can apply this aggregate functions on top of any integer or decimal columns. No issues at all.
Okay.
Getting it? But for customer ID, when we have a group by customer ID wise, we will get one row. Okay.
Yeah.
Getting it? Yeah. If you want me to explain very simply, okay. So for an example, if you take any BTech, graduates and all, for an example, we have different branches, right?
Yes, sir.
We have a different branches, and in each branch there are number of students, correct?
Yeah.
Now I want to know in each branch who is the high guy getting highest rank or highest marks. Okay. So now in each branch, how many records we will get?
One
Only one record, correct?
One.
So in ECE, one record will come and the highest marks will come, correct?
Yeah.
But in ECE, how many students are there? Maybe 120 students will be there. But I'll be getting only one record, na?
Yeah.
And in EEE, some 450. Basically, in each group, we'll get some different marks, right? Highest marks, correct or not? Are you getting it?
Yes,
Yes.
Like this. But in each and every group, we do have so many students, right?
Yes.
So now consider this as a department. This is as marks, highest marks, correct?
Yeah.
This is the output which we need actually. Now in our query, which column should be in group by and which column should be having aggregate column?
Department in group by.
Is
Department in group by. Highest marks will be on the aggregate column. I mean marks column, we should have the maximum column, maximum aggregate, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So what it will do in ECE, there are 120 students, means all the 120 students will be grouped into one group. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
And the
Yeah,
highest
yeah.
marks will go into the and on top of that G1, it will select the maximum highest marks actually. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. So basically, if there are 10 departments, in each and every department will get highest marks, one highest marks actually.
Yes, sir.
Getting it?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yeah. This is where we'll go
Table
and
now,
apply.
you know.
Sorry?
Each one will be different table, like electrical department is one
No, I'm
table.
maintaining everything in one table.
Okay, okay. In a single,
Single
Excel
table.
format.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
Department name column, then student ID. All the departments details will be there in one single table only.
Okay.
Okay. You want me to write the data also?
No, what
No,
it's
sir.
like.
If you want, I can just give few rows. Let's say triple student ID 1, 2, AB. Marks will be 340, 560. And ECE 3, 4, 5. And same. CTE and 240, 46, 360, 450. Okay. Likewise, different departments has a number of students, and each department whom so are getting highest marks, I need to get that information. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now in the same example, let's say we know in each department who what is the highest marks. I want to know the person name. It's a valid question, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Who's that guy is getting highest marks, right? Now how do you get that
In argument, yes, name is also
argument?
non-argument, yes.
It's
Non-aggregate
not
column.
argument, it is aggregate.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you tell me the query, please? Select
Department ID.
department name,
Student name.
Student name.
student name,
Max marks.
max of marks.
As
Maybe I'll just say highest marks as a alias column. Okay.
From table.
Group by.
table name.
Group by from.
From
Table
let me put student details. Okay.
Group by.
Group by
Department name.
Department name, student name.
Department. Come on, yes, ma'am.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. Now let me apply according to your query. Let me go and apply a group by here and let's see what will happen. Okay. Please observe it very carefully. Yeah. This is what we are expecting, right?
Yes.
The output. Let's see whether it will get, we will get this output or not. Let me put it like output, and this is my input data. Now it will go to from class first, right? And then it will go to group by. In group by, we do have two columns. One is department name and student name. Okay. Now tell me how many groups will come here.
One.
You forgot about this column now. I'll just hide this column. Okay.
Two.
Two groups.
Only
Two
two
groups.
groups.
Two groups. Yes, sir.
How come two groups? Tell me.
Three.
Five groups, sir.
Five groups, sir.
Sir, five
In
groups,
group,
sir.
in group,
Five groups.
we have how many columns?
5 groups.
Five groups.
There are two columns in group by, correct?
Yes.
So now Here triply is same, but whereas student names are different, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now this will be group 1.
Five groups.
This is group 2, group 3, group 4, and group 5. Correct? And when it is applying max marks, means in each group what we will get? We will get the same information. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
We are not expecting that, right? Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And when I need a student name, okay, the query is correct only. There is no problem. There is no wrong in the query. Okay, but the problem is when I'm applying a non-aggregated column, definitely that column should be there in the group by. Correct?
Yes, sir.
And when I'm applying group by, I'm getting my input and output are both are same actually. Correct?
Yeah.
So in the output, what exactly we will get? So we will get like this group 1, right? Group 1 highest marks is this one. So obviously we will get this, right? Let me copy it. This is group 1, that is the highest marks. And this is group 2, this is the highest marks in it. And this is group 3, highest marks is the same. Basically each group it will select one row, right?
Yes, sir.
And every row will be considered as a different group. So basically if you see, the input also same, the output also same. But are we expecting this result set in the output?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, right?
No, sir.
We are expecting a different result set. I think this one I'll delete. This is the ID. I don't want ID. I need only name. But what I'm expecting here in triple E, whomsoever getting highest marks, I need only that particular student name, right? Correct? So basically I should get this record, correct? Are you getting it?
Yes.
In ECE I should get
450.
450. But in my output I'm getting a different result set, right? So in these situations, your group by class will not help us actually. I mean, we can do it. We can do it. There is a different approach for it. Let me show you. So in these cases, what you can do is you apply it, department wise maximum salary. What is the output you will get? Tell me.
We will get
450.
Only, sir.
I will get basically department name
450.
and highest marks. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So department name will be triple E.
560.
How much? 560. Department name is ECE. Then
EC 450.
450. Yeah. Okay. Okay. 1 second. What we can do is here. Okay. Yeah. Now you have to apply a join. Okay. On top of this query, you need to apply a join. See, now the join will be a bit difficult, but I'll try to explain it how it will gonna work. Okay. So now this result set. Okay, this result set I'm going to join with this input data, guys. And the key column here is department name and marks. Can we join character to character? We can join, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so my key columns here is department name to department name. Okay, so consider this is as a table and this is as a B table. Okay. Now this for this output, this is the query, right? What I will do is for this entire query, I'll consider as a alias table name as A, guys. It's very simple. Just we need to concentrate. That's it. I'm considering A. Correct. Now in A table, what under the columns we do have?
The department
Name, highest marks. Correct. Now inner join. Which table I need to join? The student details table. Correct.
Yes,
I'll just put student details. I'll consider as a B. Okay. On A dot. What is the key column I said? Department name to department name. Correct.
Yes, sir.
So in A table also we have a department name, no? Department name equals to B dot department name. And in on condition, you have two key columns now. One is department name, another is marks. Okay. So and A dot, what is the column name, guys, in the A table?
Just mark.
It's not just marks, it is highest marks. I gave a alias column name, right?
Yes, sir.
So here A dot highest marks equals to B dot marks. Avna?
Okay. We can use and in even in on clause also.
Yes, we can do that. In these situations, it will be help us. Usually in our primary foreign relationships, right? So it will be very rare cases applying, the and conditions. In these cases, usually it will come. Okay. Yeah. Can you see now it is kind of a, A inner join B on condition, correct? And in the output, what I'm going to select is
Select A dot star.
select. Okay. A dot. What exactly we required in the output? We need a name, right? Department name, comma. Okay. We also required a student name, correct?
Yes, sir.
Student name is there in which table?
B table.
We don't have student name in A table, right?
Yes, sir.
But it will be there in the B table. I'll be getting B name. And what about the marks?
That is in A table.
Yeah, you can get it in either of the table actually, because matching records means from both the tables we'll get matching records only, right? Inner join means. So either of the table you can select. I'll select from A table, that is highest marks. If you see this query, can you see it is like select column names from A table, inner join B table on condition. But in place of A, what we do have, we have a one more select query, inner query, correct?
Yes, sir. Subquery.
Yes, kind of a subquery or a derived table we can call.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, so now when it is going to from class first, which query will gonna execute first?
Under subquery.
This inner query will gonna execute, correct? And it will consider as a table for this, correct?
Yeah.
The alias table name is A. And our B table is this, right?
Yes, sir.
Now I'm joining department to department. Let me colorize these columns. I hope everyone is following.
Yes, sir.
And I'm joining highest marks to highest marks. Now can you see triply how many times it is joining? We are performing inner join, right?
Yes, sir.
How many times it will join?
Two times.
Two times. No, but we have a one more under condition here. It has to satisfy that as well, correct?
Yes.
So marks to marks. So 560 will match with 340?
No.
No, but it will match with?
560.
So which means second record is exactly matched, correct? Now in the output, what I'm selecting whichever matched records are there. Okay, triple E and B and 560. Correct?
Yes, sir.
This record will come into the picture. Now again, triple E will match with any of this record? No, right?
Yes, sir.
Now again, ECE will join 3 times. But whereas 450 will match only one time, correct?
Yes, sir.
So respective student name will be ECE, E, and this one, correct? And anyway, I'm not selecting student ID, I'm selecting only name.
What if another person has scored same highest marks?
Yeah, in that case, group by class won't work for us. For an example, in ECE, D and E are getting same marks. Okay.
Yes.
In this case, both are highest. Both are the persons getting same highest marks, means both should come in the output. Correct.
Yes, sir.
But usually in the group by and minimum max functions, what I said in the max or minimum functions, it will give us only one record. Correct.
Yeah.
In each group, it will give us only one record. Correct.
Yes, sir.
So what it will give us is whichever will come first, it will show that record. Basically, D will represent over here. But is it correct?
No.
No, right? Yeah. So in such cases, group by class will not work out for us.
We can directly perform joins. So in that case, no,
we can directly
perform joins.
But how do you? But how? Yeah, one second. Yeah, if you directly do a group by, it won't come. But when you perform a join, it will come. Correct?
Yes.
So when you see ECE, it will join 3 times. Correct?
Yes.
And when you perform, 450, how many times it will match? 2 times.
2 times.
Correct? So now D also will come into the picture. Correct?
Yes.
Yes.
So when you do group by, if you don't want, let's say inner query, if you execute only inner query,
Yes.
how many records will get? ECE 560 will come and
ECE
450 will come. Only 2 records will come. Correct?
Yes.
But after joining, we'll get, even though if there are 2 persons are having same highest marks, those records will come into the picture after joining. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Clear, everyone?
Sir.
Yes.
So suppose that there will be one more condition. We are comparing the marks from the different branches from a same college. If there will be put one more condition like there is compare between the colleges, different colleges.
In such a case, in on condition, college name to college name, you need to map.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And here college name will also come. Here also college name will come. And in on condition, A dot college name equals to B dot college name, because college to college also it will be different, no?
And here we have, suppose we have to put the ranking function on those values. Like in this question only, we have, suppose in every branch got some highest marks. Okay. But in that also we have to put the rank, which branch is on the rank 1, which branch is on rank 2, which according to the marks.
Yeah, see, whatever the output we are getting, right? The same we can get it using ranking functions also. That I can show you once aggregate functions are done, because writing those functions are very, very easy. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir. Actually, here is the output table, extreme right above. Okay, sir. This result set is come through this. Suppose that this result set has come through this query. Okay.
Correct. Okay.
And after this query, we have to get the ranking function. We have to add here a ranking function.
Yeah, we can do that. You can write a row number function here.
Okay.
Here, before from. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, you want to give a rank, in the for entire college, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you can do that. So here you can put a row number or a rank function, and you can go and give a rank over here, and put the order by class highest marks, and all the marks will go descending, and rank will get assigned. You should not apply rank, dense rank you have to apply. Okay. Or you can apply a row number, anything is fine. Yeah. We can apply the aggregate function to data as well. Yeah, we can apply. Yes, exactly. So I said only for yeah. So there are again I'm getting a lot of disturbance. Can you please mute everyone? Okay. Let me tell you minimum, max, and sum, average. Sorry. Sum, average. Can you please mute? Okay, let me show you on top of what and all the data types we can use this. I'm not taking, what you can say, a small int, teeny int and all. Int means everything will cover. Okay. This will be true. Minimum, min can apply on top of true. On top of integer. On top of date also it's possible, because we can take minimum, maximum dates, right?
Yes.
And here also possible, here also possible. What is not possible means varchars. See, we cannot take minimum of A, B, C, D's, right? Correct? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, same case for max also. And when it comes to this one, we can apply sum for integers. Is it possible to apply sum for characters?
No, sir.
No.
Not possible. Okay. And is it possible to apply sum for date functions, date
Yes, sir.
columns?
Yes,
No,
sir.
sir. No, sir.
How will you sum the date?
Add date.
No, that is not a date add. I'm not talking about date add function. What I'm trying to say here is can you add these two dates
No, sir.
by using plus symbol?
No, sir.
That's what I'm asking. Okay, not the date add function. So it is false. And even float we can do, right? Sum. Bit also we can do. Correct?
Yes, sir.
What about average?
Yes, true.
True.
We can true. This is false. And then date function,
False only.
False, sir. False.
it is also false. And here we can take, here also we can take. Correct? And count function can apply on top of any column. Okay? No restriction, guys. I think this will make you clear, right?
Yeah.
Where to apply what?
What count gives, sir?
Count give us the number of rows in the table. I'll come back to that. There is a very famous question on top of the count, and it is a fixed question, fixed answer. I'll explain to you. Okay? Just okay. So first, what you can do, this is understand, right? Everyone, how the group by class will work.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Abhay, can you please mute? Because we are getting a lot of disturbance from your end. Yeah, tell me, who's that? Tell me, any questions, guys? See, this is very, 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 very important because in real time or interview point of view or the questions which I gave, right? So there most probably you need to apply this group by classes and order by classes and all. Okay. So you need to know about group by very well. And it is very easy where exactly you need to go and apply. It depends in the question itself, we can easily understand. Whenever wise keyword or each keyword will come in a question, blindly we should go and apply a group by. What and all the columns we need to keep it in a group by means before this is or why after each keyword, how many columns are they expecting? All those columns should be there in group by. If it is there in group by means, obviously it will be considered as a non-aggregated column, which is there in the select query. Okay. Yeah. When you are grouping, make sure you know whether it is same on means how many on top of how many columns they are grouping it. That is very, very, very important actually. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, in that, can you go to that tools? This one, SSMS, sir.
Which one?
SSMS. Can you open that query, sir?
Okay.
Query window. Yeah, sir. Here, like while using the group by, is it mandatory to use the order by also?
No, it's not mandatory. Why I have used the order by class is just to show this data in a sequence way.
Yeah, sir. If we don't use that order by class, at the time the data will get jumbled, right?
Yes.
But here in the sales order header, we have like multiple ID having the same like numbers, right? At that time, how it will group, sir?
Yeah, so what it will do in the back end. Okay, very good question actually. So what he is saying is when you go to this table, yeah, what his question is, see, the customer IDs are jumbled here, correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And for this customer ID, when I'm just selecting it, for this customer ID, they have more than one order, right?
Yeah.
Let me just. But if you see 29825 here, it is there. And maybe the other same record, same customer ID is present somewhere else. See. See, same customer. Where is that customer ID? Okay, same customer ID, right?
Yes.
So his question is, when it is jumbled, how the grouping will happen. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very good question. Even I forgot to explain that. So usually when you perform a group by in the backend, when you perform a group by in the backend, SQL Server will sort the data first, and based upon the group by column. Okay, so which means now it is jumbled, right? When you perform a group by class, it will sort the data into ascending order, because then only it can able to group all the same data into one group. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
So internally, the group by class will sort the customer ID. I can show you that. Anyway. I'm not selecting group, order by here. I'm executing it. 1 second.
Like, is it when you have not given order by ascending order?
But yeah, it will do the sorting, internally, and it will give us the proper, it will group it and it will give us the proper data. But in the output, you may or may not have the sequence order. That's why it is jumbled here. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
So if you need a proper order, definitely you need to manually sort it. Okay. Clear?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, just a second. Let me just show you. Let me select only account number. Actually, there are so much of data, right? So that's why it is showing. What I will do is, let me select a table which has a very less amount of data. Okay. Let me try this. Okay. So select group by job title, max of birth date, Can you see the group by sorted the data? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
When you go to the table, is the data sorted here? Job title?
No, sir.
No. But when I'm taking group by class, can you see this here? The data is, sorted based upon job title, and it is giving the maximum data first, correct?
Yes, sir.
So basically, this data will usually sort when you do a group by in the backend, okay? Because it has to segregate all the rows into one group, right? If the same number of rows are there, it has to segregate into different groups, correct?
Yeah.
So for that, if it is doing a order by class, for it is very easy. For an example, where if I am writing like job title equals to accountant, let's say. Now let's see how many records are there. See, for accountant, there are two records are there. Okay, but it is there at 245 and 248. It's not continuous. It is there here and there. Now, when it is doing group by, right? If both the records are continuously, if it is there, then grouping is very easy. Correct?
Yes.
That's why, in the backend, SQL Server will defaultly do the grouping. Initially it will do the sorting, then it will do the group by class.
Yeah.
For SQL Server, it is very easy to group. Okay, na? See,
Yes.
very simple and let me take this data somewhere else. I'll take this data. Okay. Which sheet it is? Okay. Okay, let me take it into below only. Yeah. So we have something like this data. So triply I have mentioned, I'm going to mention here a few more records. Okay. And even EC also I have mentioned here G. Now when I'm applying a group by over here on top of department name, basically. On top of this column, guys, department name, I'm going to apply a group by. I don't want student name, let it be. And marks. Now I need a department of highest marks. So we'll apply group by on top of department name, correct?
Yes.
And max of marks. Yes or no? Now when it is grouping, right? See the triple is mentioned in a different places, correct? Here 2 rows are there. Here 1 row is there, correct?
Yes.
Is it easy to group these 3 rows if it is present in a different order? No, right?
No, sir.
No.
So what it will do is, first it will sort the data in the backend. Now EC will come first or triple will come first?
ECE will come first.
EC will come first. Okay. These first 3 rows will come into the picture first, because those are the rows which comes first. And then there is one more row at the end for EC, correct?
Yeah.
That will also come into the picture. So now it is very easy to group this data, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So now this will be considered as a one group. Now it will go and take the EC, triple E. Then one more record is there for triple E, correct?
Yeah.
That record also will get defaultly sorted into ascending order, and it will group into like, okay. Now in the output, right? In the output, we cannot expect, guys. Okay, SQL Server may give the ascending order or may not give, because I can show you both the cases. If you see in this case, what should we should get? We should get like this record, correct? This is the highest marks, right?
Yes, sir.
And
Yes.
also in triple E, this is the one, correct?
Mm.
Yeah. So in the output, one second. in the output, you may get ECE or triple E, or you may get triple ECE. We cannot expect that. The example for you is here. See, in the job title, when I'm executing, right, here it is giving the sorted, job titles, correct, in the ascending order. Whereas in my above case, where is that? Yeah. Can you see, without order by, if I'm going and executing the customer ID, is the customer ID sorted here?
No.
No. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let's see if I'm going to remove this max of this date. And let me go and execute now. Is it sorted now?
No, sir.
Still no. Okay. So we cannot expect from the SQL server that the ascending order or descending order. Okay. So internally it will do the sorting and it will maintain it. But while selecting, right, we may or we may not get a sorting order. If you need it, what you need to do? You need to externally forcibly sort the data by using order by.
Order by one clause. Yeah.
Okay. But usually what group by will sort the data internally based upon the column, whatever you keep it over here in the group by class.
Yes.
Are you getting it,
Sir, I
everyone?
think it is sorting alphabet wise, sir, in group by class.
Sorry?
In alphabet wise, it is sorting, sir. If you give alphabet, then it is sorting job.
No,
titles.
no. Even though if it is integer, sometimes it will sort and it will give us.
Okay.
Okay. So you try it with some minimal rows and let me know whether it is sorting or not. Okay.
But for the other than the integers, sir, it's sorting, sir.
Is it?
Yes, sir. Group by will sort. Only for integers, it's jumbling, sir.
Okay. Okay. Only for characters it is sorting, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Only for integers. Maybe in the some cases integers also it will sort and it will give us. Have you tried?
Sir, like in some questions, we have tried group by. That's
Okay. Can you do one thing? Can you try with minimal 10 rows and let me know?
Sure, sir. Yeah.
Okay. You take employee department in a one table.
Yes.
Okay. There you try department ID. You try. Okay.
Okay.
And let me know if it is not sorting or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is what a group by class means. Any questions, please let me know. I can explain to you. Any questions? Very, very important. And using this group by, you can answer 10 to 20 questions in the question paper. Okay. And it in the group by class, we can keep a number of columns. There is no restriction. Okay. It depends on the how many non-aggregated columns there in the select class. Okay. Getting it? Yeah. Why is each keyword kanabadindi ante blindly you can go and apply a group by class. Okay na? Where inkem ledhu asalu. There is no other option at all. Okay. Blindly you go and apply a group by. Okay. And whenever they are expecting,
Apart from
yeah. Tell me.
Apart from wise and each word, if any condition is there for using group by,
I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. Maybe they may use like every customer, every order, every student. Okay. Something like that they may ask. Okay. Understand? Yeah. Mostly they will use these two keywords. Yeah. And when exactly your join is coming to the picture means, yeah, when exactly you need a join means whenever they're expecting, any names which are distinct, any IDs which are distinct, na, in such case, definitely you need to join and get the results. Okay. There is one way of doing. There is a very simplest way is there using ranking functions. Okay. But I want you to learn both the things because the interview may expect both the ways actually. Okay.
Sir, can you please explain one more time that join operation you have done for that one?
This one, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See what they're expecting here is they're expecting in each and every branch, what is the highest marks and which person got that highest marks. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So they need a department name, and student name and highest marks in each department.
Yes.
Okay, usually what we will do, we will write select, all the columns, right? Select your department name, comma student name, comma max of marks. This is how we will write, correct?
Yes.
And so here, what are the non-aggregated columns?
Department name.
Yes, department name,
And
comma.
max marks.
No, max marks is an aggregated column.
Aggregate
That
column.
won't come here.
Okay.
What is the non-aggregated column? See, non-aggregated means very simple. We are not applying any aggregate function, either min, max, or any other functions.
Student
Student name, correct?
Yes, sir.
So what is the mandatory thing I said when you are applying a group by? So whatever the non-aggregated columns are there in a select class, those columns should definitely present in the group by.
Okay.
That is what the rule. Okay. So now what is meant by grouping? What is meant by group?
Clustering.
What is meant by group?
You are combining. We are combining, sir.
No, I said one keyword for that. What is exactly?
Combine same data.
Combining?
Same record.
Get together, sir.
No.
Clustering of records.
Clustering.
Can you please tell me in the easiest way so that everyone can understand?
Sorting.
No. Group by will do group all the similar records into one group.
Matching records.
Yes. Group by will group all the similar records into one group. Okay.
Similar
Yes,
records.
sir.
That is what group by means.
Yes, sir.
In the group by, we do have two columns now, right? Now the grouping is depends on two columns. Okay. If you see here, triple A is there. Do you have any triple A below?
No, sir.
No. So it will be considered as a one group now. When it comes to the second row, here triple A is same, but whereas the student name is different, right?
Yes, sir.
So in this case, it cannot combine both into one group. It's not possible. Okay.
Yes.
So it will be considered as a group 2.
Group 2.
Same case, group 3, group 4, and group 5. So now according to our select query, we are selecting department name, student name, and max marks, right?
Yes, sir.
So each group, it will select this record. If you see that whatever input we are having, the same output we will get it.
Yes.
But what is our expectation? Our expectation is in each and every branch, whomsoever getting highest marks, only that person name and marks should come. Correct? But we are getting everything, right?
Yes.
So that's the reason what I'm doing here is first I'm finding out department wise highest salary. Okay. So if you see, this is the query for that. Select department name, max of marks, highest marks from student table, group by department name. Now what exactly will come? Tell me.
Here department name, sir.
Okay.
And that is highest marks will come, sir.
Yes.
And student name who has took
No,
highest marks.
No, I'm whatever query I have selected. Tell me the output for that query. I have selected only this inner query, right?
Yes, sir.
What is the output for that inner query?
Only EC is there, no, sir? ECE. That should come in output, sir. That is
no. See, can you see the query? What I have written here? Select department name, max of marks, right?
Yes, sir.
From the table name, group by department name. Where exactly it will go? Which class it will go first? In this query, which class it will go? From.
Yes.
Then it will go to
group by.
So group by what column we do have?
Department name.
What exactly it will do when the column is there in group by?
It will fetch the similar matching, sir.
It will group the matching records into one group.
Yes, yes, sir.
So now you forgot about this name column because we don't require as of now, right?
Yes.
Now can you group and tell me how many groups will come?
Triple E. One, two group from triple E, sir. Two
groups, sir.
One group, sir. Triple E.
Yes.
One,
So you
G1.
should concentrate only on department name, not the marks. Okay.
Okay.
So now this will be considered as group 1
Yes,
because
sir.
triple is same, right?
Yes, sir.
Now this will be considered as
G2.
Group 2.
Group 2. Yes.
Now what they are doing when after grouping, they are going to select it, correct?
Yes.
In the select statement, they do have a department name and max of marks, which means in each group, it will select maximum marks. The department name and maximum marks it will select.
Yes, sir.
So how many records will come in the output?
2, sir.
2 records.
8.
Correct? So basically, triple E 560, ECE 440, 450.
450.
But the expected result set for us is like the student name also, right?
Yes, sir.
So for that, what I'm doing is I'm joining this data with my original table. Okay, that too with department name with the department name, marks with marks, and that too inner join I'm doing.
Okay.
See, this result set, this inner join result set, I'm keeping in a table, alias table.
Okay, sir.
Inner join student details. This is the original table.
Yes, sir.
I'm considering it as a B alias table. On A dot department name equals to B dot department name. A dot highest marks. This is the alias column. Okay.
Yes.
A dot highest marks equals to B dot marks. So now when it is performing joining, inner join, right?
Yes.
Tell me how the records will join and how many records will come. This triple E, how many times it will join here?
Triple E. 1, 2, 4, 2 triple E, sir.
Two times it will join. Correct?
Join. Yes, sir.
Now there is a one more and condition here. Usually we learn joins with a single on condition, right?
Yes, sir.
Now here one more and condition is there. So it has to satisfy this as well. Okay.
Yes.
And we are joining marks to marks as well. So how many times this marks will join?
Highest marks, that is triple E. One time with
yes, this record will join with what? This record, correct?
Highest marks.
But here it will join with your department, but marks are not matching.
Yes.
So it won't come.
Yes.
Because it is an inner join. Inner join means both the conditions should satisfy.
Yes.
Now, when it comes to ECE,
highest marks is 450.
There are 2 times we do have marks, right?
Yes, sir.
So both will come because in a join, if it is a join and matching 2 times, both the records will come into the output, correct?
Yes, sir.
So now you see, this is the A table, this is the B table.
The B table.
And in the joining, while joining, I can select columns from A and B, right? So in the A table, I'm selecting department name.
Yes.
Now I need the student name, no?
You
You select the student name as well. B, D, E also will come.
Yes, sir.
And highest marks you can select from either A or B because inner join both the columns are both the results sets remain same.
Yes.
That is what I'm doing here in the join.
Yes.
Understand?
Yes, sir.
Which syntax, Prakash? Prakash. Okay, he's not there maybe. Yeah, understand the concept?
Yes, sir.
Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sorting one, no? Which sorting one? Tell me. This one. Can you please unmute and speak, please? Below count. This one. Yeah. I think this is the one he is asking about. Now, this is a simple select query I have written. Okay, just to select the data into Excel, right? I just sorted and taken that output into this Excel. Can you see here? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So anyone have a question here? Please tell me. In understanding of group by class.
Sir, one doubt I have.
Yes, please.
The thing is like you shown that like when we are using one of the column for group by, it was sorting. But
Correct.
like for one of your query, it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't coming in particular order. I mean, on that
Correct.
time, like I don't know, my network was fluctuated. I wasn't hearing that properly.
So what I'm
why
saying
it is
is, when it is grouping, right? Internally, it will starts to make it groups. Okay. Properly.
okay.
But
Yes.
while it is selecting and return the result set for us, right? We may or we may not get the sorted data. Okay.
Okay.
Because
Yes.
in the characters cases, it is giving the sorting order, whereas in the integers cases, it is not giving the sorting order. So in that case, manually you need to go and sort it.
Okay.
Using the order by class. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Anyway, yes, tell me.
Does this where class also sorts the data like while?
No. Where class won't sort any data. Only group by has that capacity. Why it is sorting means I gave an example just now.
Yeah, sir. Like it will be easy.
Yeah. That ECE triple is there, no?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So if the students are here and there in different branches, grouping it is very difficult. Correct?
Yes, sir.
If I'm ask them to stand in a single line, all the EC separately, all the triple separately, I can group them easily and I can get the highest guy. Correct?
Yes, sir, correct.
So that's why the group will sort the data internally.
Okay.
Yeah.
But in a single selection, how many this aggregate function you can use?
N number of.
There is no such limit.
There is no specific n number of means we do have anyway 5 aggregate functions, right? All 5 you can use in a single select case.
Okay.
Yeah. So notes I can give you tomorrow. Okay.
Sir.
Yes.
Can you execute without group by class, sir?
With the minimum.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It is throwing an error.
Sir.
So the error is, so customer ID is invalid in the select class because it is not contained in either an aggregate function or group by class. Meaning, whenever you're keeping aggregated, non-aggregated column, either you can apply aggregate on top of this column. That is what it is saying. Okay. Either min, max, or any aggregate function. Okay. Or else you try to keep that column in a group by class. Either of the one thing you need to do. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So today I'll upload this video, within the next 10-15 minutes. Okay. You try to see the video again and understand this group by functionality properly, so that when I'm explaining the notes tomorrow, right, you'll get a clear picture. Okay.
Okay, sir.
See, very important, guys. Okay, your mostly your queries will be on top of this group by, this order by having classes only. So you should be thorough with this group by concept. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you want, maybe you can have dinner and after 10 o'clock you can have the discussion in the Zoom. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir.
Okay. So we'll meet at tomorrow 7 a.m. Yeah, bhai, tell me.
As you told,
sir, we can also
functions can't apply on same column, no, sir.
Sorry.
As you told, aggregate functions cannot be applied on same column.
No, we can apply. There is no problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, we can also get the result by using different things in the query by different base, but we are using the aggregate function just to make it short and simple.
It's not short and simple. We should not define like that.
Okay.
Out of the whole, see, the table data, it is in detail data, correct?
Yes, sir.
The table contains in detail data, out of which I need specifically the sum of whole sale in 2020 year. I need the whole sales details. So in such a case, I need to do sum and give it to them, right? And if I need to know in the whole orders, whichever order is having highest amount, I want to know that, because I need to give some discount to that particular guy or any offer. So in such a case, you need to write a group by customer ID and order by, that max of order amount.
Okay, sir.
Okay, in such situations, this this aggregate function will help us. It is not something like to simplify the data and all.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Next.
Sir, group by clause act same as primary key, somewhat like.
No, don't consider like that. Primary key will source the data physically in the table, right?
Yes.
Group by will source the data in the memory level. Okay. Yeah. Don't consider group by act like a primary key. No, it sorts the data because of to make groupings easily. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Next.
It will execute duplicate names as well, no, sir?
It will execute
duplicate names.
Duplicate. Yeah, basically group by will basically apply on top of duplicated columns only, so that we'll get all the duplicated rows into one group, and on top of it we will select whatever we want. Okay. Distinct columns మీద మనం mostly group by apply చేయం. When you apply a group by on a distinct column, every row will be considered as a one group, correct?
Sir.
Yeah.
So
So we won't apply
day,
group by for distinct columns.
The last day you have asked the question, how to remove the duplicate data from a column.
Yeah, maybe group by will help us actually, but there is another simplest way is there. Okay, I'll explain to that. There is something called CT and row number function. Using that, we can easily delete the duplicates.
Row number means ranking function.
Yes. That ranking functions will help us now. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I have a doubt. Apart from this, it is with respect to self join. Can I go ahead?
Yes.
Like I need to share my screen.
Yes.
Should I? So in this question, like 142. If I sorry. Now the answer is proper, Vinod. Like I've given distinct e-name for as manager name. If I add any other column, the table changes.
Yeah, because distinct here act like see what basically distinct will do, no? In the backend, it will do sorting. It will do grouping also.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the reason your see when it is grouping, what will happen? Tell me. When you keep another column here.
Once I will add e dot e name as working under. Yeah, if I go and do now, it will be 10 records.
Yes, it's because of. So now in the backend, it will group every. The grouping will happen based upon two columns now.
Okay.
The distinct means basically grouping plus order by. Both will perform in the backend. Okay, so when it is grouping, what will happen? So see, Blake and Allen, this will be considered as one group.
Okay.
And Blake James is considered as a one group.
Okay.
Okay, but when you are removing the second column, no, now the group will happen only on manager column, right?
Yes.
Now Blake will show only one time, correct?
Yes.
Because it will group all the records into one group. Now what distinct will do, no, it will remove all the duplicates. It will ignore the duplicates. It won't remove the duplicates. It will ignore all the duplicates. Only one record will give us.
The thing is, Blake is manager for 5 employees. So it is coming 5 times, right?
Correct.
Like,
Please stop the recording.
okay.
Yeah.